My Taropist is now in session. Hey everybody, it's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. So welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here, and Mr. Bojangles is here. I am so excited to do this reading for y'all. This was one that was also a poll that we put up on the community section of the page. It was a post that we put up, and it was asking what you guys wanted for the next all signs reading, and it was the third choice, but it came so close. It was so close with like 3 of the options that I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do that one next anyway. So it was, what should you focus on? And this is really intended to be a really more like less than like what should you focus on, but kind of like redirection, because I know like a lot of y'all, I also struggle a lot with like getting really caught up in the minutia, or even like the day-to-day of life, and like, oh my god, and there's so many different things that pull our our focus in so many different directions that sometimes it's cuckoo bananas, and we kind of lose track of like what it is that we should really be intending our to focus on, like where our higher self is calling us to in that season. And that's really where the breakthrough lies. So that's the whole premise of this all signs. And we're gonna get like right into it, my friends. I'm gonna go in the order of the zodiac, starting with our birthday babies, Taurus, and then ending it off with Aries. Last but definitely not least, Aries. All right, you guys, if you're ready, let's get started. Let me see if anyone is in the chitty chat. Hey, Mohana, how are you, friend? It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step two. No, I'm well, friend. I'm doing great, actually. And I'm super stoked. Oh no, I know. Only because it's Taurus season, and you know how we do. We go in the order of the zodiac. So we start with the birthday babies, and it just happens to be Taurus season. So that's the reason. That's the only reason. But Taurus or Aries is definitely not really last. Not really. Hey, Coyote Bird Tarot. Hey, Nixie. Y'all give him a follow and a holler over there at Coyote Bird Tarot. But I hope you stick around. Watch, also, as I always say, girl, and as y'all know, watch all your major placements. Not just your sun sign, because sometimes other placements may resonate a little bit more better, or you may get like pieces, like additional pieces of the story or what have you. You know what I mean? So it's all good. It's all good. All right. Ooh, nice. Enjoy that, Nixie. Oh, awesome. I hope you're good too, boo. You're blessed. That's awesome. Okay, let's get into it. We're gonna start with chicka bow wow. Taurus. Ooh. Excuse me with the tea. It's lemony. All right. Taurus, let's get into it. Hey, Taurus. Hey. Start you off at 4:15. Hi, Taurus. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. So welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here, Taurus. Let's get into it. What should you be focusing on in this season? Where is that breakthrough going to come in? Energy goes where it's, wait, was it? Energy flows where attention goes, right? That's kind of basically the theme of this. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Where should that attention be flowing and going? Taurus. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you would, please, and thank you. And let me put that little thing again. scrolling at the bottom, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for helping us to get that 3K by the 4-year anniversary, which is in like a couple weeks. Oh my goodness, but we're so close. We can do it. Yes. And also a lot of you don't have notifications turned on, I noticed, for YouTube or for the channel. So make sure you've got those notifications set to all, so you know anytime I upload or go live with a reading for y'all. And also make sure your YouTube settings are set so that you're getting your YouTube notifications in general, because you may be missing notifications, not just for my channel, but others that way. All right, let's go. Taurus, Taurus. All right, Taurus, what should you be focusing on? Ooh. Taurus, some of you are really resistant to new love. I mean, listen, it's going to come out whichever way it comes out. Some of you guys, I feel like, were really wounded. Only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You know the drill, okay? But some of you, I feel like, have been really wounded in love. And there may even be, like, for some of you, a particular love interest that you had, somebody that you really looked at as a soulmate connection. Like, this was the one for you. This was the one and only, the only one. You know what I'm saying? And so for some of you guys, I feel like you've set somebody or a particular relationship that you were in so high on a pedestal that you're just not really enabling yourself to like truly heal and move on from the loss of that person. For some of you, this person might have actually not just been a breakup, like they may have passed for some of you, okay? And I'm really sorry if that is your story. But for some of you, I feel like you just had a really hard time kind of moving on from that particular connection and really moving forward towards something new, or like opening your heart or opening yourself up to something new. Do you know what I mean? It just feels so much like there's this sort of resistance because this particular connection you've held so high up on this pedestal. And if it's not a particular person, for some of you, it's very much like the fantasy is not matching the reality. Does that make sense? It's like you have your expectations set so high, okay, that you are really resistant to anything good for you that could be coming in. And I feel like there is, for some of you, there's like new love that is wanting to come to you and towards you, Taurus. But it's like either one, you have to be able to like really redirect your energy towards new love and stop focusing on the past and old, okay, whether good or bad, okay? And for some of you, it's a matter of really allowing yourself to transform your idea of this ideal love, this ideal person, okay? Maybe that needs to be a little bit more grounded in terms of what your requirements or expectations are when it comes to this like transcendent love, okay? Because I can tell you from personal experience, and you know, only take that if it flies, but that sometimes like it doesn't come like that really great, awesome love doesn't come in the package that we expected or envisioned or anticipated it to. But that doesn't mean that it's not perfect for us, right? So that is what I have for you, Taurus. I'm doing these quick today, y'all. I'm serious about that. You could have someone coming in. It could be a Scorpio, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. It does not have to be, but Aquarius, Scorpio, and Gemini. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius are the signs that I have for you. For some of you, yeah, it's like it's needing to let go of and hold on to, and needing to let go of and or stop holding on to this, either this fantasy, this idealized version of love that needs to come a little bit more grounded. Like this Four of Wands, they're up in the air, beautiful, wonderful, but you're an earth sign, okay? So some of you need to kind of bring that fantasy down to reality. And that could even be, if that is a past person that you need to let go of, it could be that you, maybe even your perception of that person could be kind of held up on a pedestal. Do you know what I mean? But it's like new love wants to come to you, Taurus, and it's time to focus on opening yourself up to that and maybe revising your perception of what that could be for you. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. That's what I have for Taurus. Moving on to Gemini. Hey, Sunise, how you doing, boo? How are ya? Hey, I'm Schmidt. You're moving into you're moving into your new place today. That's awesome, boo. Listen, I think that's rad. I'm so excited for you. So happy for you. I hope it's a place that you really, that your heart really desires, that you really want. That makes you happy. I hope you make beautiful new memories. Don't forget to cleanse the energy in the new place, you know? M. Schmidt, I'm glad you caught us live. Real. Yes, it's the real live. Today. Oh man, Gemini, we're gonna start you off at 10:45. Hi, Gemini. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. So welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here, Gemini. We're taking a look at where your focus should be right now to get you the breakthrough that you really need, boo. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, for my Taurus people, energy flows where attention goes. So let's redirect that energy to where it needs to be in this season. Ready for some breakthroughs. All right, Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What should Gemini be focusing on right now? Gemini, some of y'all are stuck. What's up with these people stuck in the past? Some of y'all are really stuck in the past, and it's stopped you from really moving forward. Okay. 6 of Cups, the womb in reverse. It's time to let go of something from the past. For you too, it could be a past love, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. Could be some wounds of rejection here from some past person. I've got Cancer here in the major arcana, so it could be a Cancer for some of you. But it's like this wound of rejection. Or for some of you, I'm going to be honest, I feel these are going to be a little bit, these aren't the kind that I know a lot of people like to watch, and I'm sorry about that, but not sorry, because these are the ones that really are important to me. But listen, if y'all are ready, I'm ready too. I got the good news for you all. Okay, so listen, I do feel like some of you guys, there's a little bit of maybe blaming energy or holding on to something, like this feeling or sense of like there was something that was hindering you from progressing forward. Okay, like you're holding on to this burden and you're kind of focusing a lot of your energy on this particular thing as the reason why you are not able to move forward. Okay. It's hindering. You feel like something there in the past was like hindering or delaying some kind of progress for you. And I feel like it's time for you to like really release that. For others of you, it's just literally this energy of really being stuck in nostalgia land a little bit too much and, you know, eating too many of those member berries, you know? Member. I'm a very nostalgic person, Gemini, so I get it. But at some point, you have to stop blaming whatever situation, circumstances happened in the past from your progress, okay, or people that stopped you from progressing forward, and you've got to take accountability and action for where you are right now. Okay, you have to take accountability for where you are right now. Past you cannot change, but this present moment is what you have control over. Can't control the future, can't control the past, but you can control what choices and decisions you make right now. And for some of you, like releasing the past and just letting that go, stop rehearsing that story, stop playing victim to that person, you know what I'm saying, is the thing that you have to release and let go of. Okay. Some of you need to save some money to get a car. For some of you, it's like, that's not for everybody to move, either for a move or for a new vehicle. Okay. For some of you, there's something here where you're feeling like stressed, or you're feeling a lot like, it's like you feel like there's double the workload, double the pressure, double the stress. If only you had that car, if only you could move, if only you could take that trip, it would like free you. Okay. And I'm feeling like maybe you need to start focusing less on like the stress of not having enough money and figuring out how to get more money. Okay. Or how to make progress a different way. Okay. Like there, you may be focusing so much right now on other reasons or excuses as to why you can't have these particular things or why you can't make this progress that you really want to make, instead of like, okay, let me just formulate my own plan and find a means to an end. Okay. It's not going to happen the way that you want it to happen. It's going to happen in a different way. So you got to just let that go. Okay. Again, some of you, this could be tied to Cancer, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you aren't making enough progress at work because you're trying to do too many things at once. Like whatever it is that you're not focused enough on your work, on your career, on a particular specific thing that could generate more income, especially if you need to save money for a move, for a car or a trip or something like that. It's like you're focusing and scattering your attention, I feel like, doing too many things. Okay, like there's sorry, wrong one that I was trying to, okay, there it is. Okay, so trying to do too many things, trying to take on too much at once. Some of you guys need to slow down, like you're trying to move too fast or progress forward too quickly, or you're taking on too much. It's really more the energy I'm getting is like you're taking on too much, and that's what's actually slowing you down. So blaming somebody else or other people or other situation, whatever it is, I'm hearing I'm feeling a little bit of energy of like blaming and victimization a little bit. And a lot of you, again, this is looking back at the past. For some of you, it could be a past person or a relationship, somebody that hurt you, that wounded you, that you're wanting to blame for your current circumstances or situation. And it's like, no, like part of the problem is I feel like you're taking on too many things at once. You're scattering your attention in too many different directions. You got to let go of the past. If you want to make progress moving forward, you have to keep your eyes ahead on the future, on where you're trying to go, not on the past. You know what I'm saying, Gemini? And so some of you guys, it's either that too many burdens from the past that are weighing you down, or it's like, again, also you taking on too many responsibilities, too many things, too many goals that you're setting for yourself. Just focus on one specific goal, Gemini. Okay. I feel like just one thing at a time, one goal, conquer that, then move to the next. Okay. So I'm having to do that too in my life. I got started doing too many big things. It's just like, I found that really helped me. If that helps you, Gemini, like, again, you can only just focus on one big project at a time. If it is like one thing a day, one thing a week, one thing a month, one thing a year, whatever it is, whatever works for you, boo. But I feel like some of you are trying to do too much at one time. Just focus on one project, get done, and then do the next one, you know? All right. Love you, Geminis. That's what I got for you, boo. All right. 444. I love 444. Woo woo. Ooh, I had lemon on my lips. Lemon on my lips. All right. Let's go to the next one. We did Taurus and Gemini, Cancer. All right. Hey, Cancerians. It's me, Jess. We're going to start you off at 1855. Cancer. It's me, Jess, again. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Where your claws at? Get your claws out. Snippity snap. All right. Cancer. Cancerians, what should your focus be right now? What should you be focusing on right now, my boos? Let's get that breakthrough that you need. Where your attention go, where your focus go. Wait, what? I can't read now. All right, let's get you that breakthrough. We get so distracted by so many things. It's just sometimes we need that little wake up call to be like, wake up, you're focusing on the wrong stuff. You know what I'm saying? Focus on this and you will get that breakthrough that you need. energy flows where attention goes is what I was trying to say earlier. All right, let's go. This is for Cancer. This is for Cancer. If you guys are watching, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, please, and thank you very much. Why do I feel a little tickly on my nose? All right. Woo. One more shuffle for my Cancerians. Come on, cards. Let's go. Eek. Thumbs. These cards are a little tough, you guys. They're like really sharp. Cancer, Cancer. All right. What should you focus on right now, Cancer? Ooh, rest, Cancer. You need to rest. You need a break. You need to just a little bit R&R, a little bit of give yourself. I heard a brain break, Cancer. Maybe you need to just zoom out. Zoom out. Yeah, maybe you do need to zoom out. Zooming out helps you to see the bigger picture. Do you know what I mean? Maybe you're so intently focused on the minutia. That could be your thing, you know? That can happen too. There's both things can be true, you know? Sometimes people focus too much on the big picture that they're missing like the details. Some people focus too much on the details that they're missing the big picture. Maybe you're somebody who, you know, is focused too much on the details, Cancer. Look at the big picture. That came up for a reason for somebody, but for a lot of you, I just feel like you need some rest. Like you just need to just take a break, boo. That's what I got for you on that, for real. Some of you guys also need to understand that success takes time. It takes time, effort, hard work. You know, for some of you, if you're feeling like discouraged because I'm hearing the freaking song "The Climb" by Miley Cyrus. Isn't it that Miley Cyrus? I don't even really know that song, but I heard it's about the climb. Anyways, Cancer, look up the song, the lyrics for "The Climb," I believe by Miley Cyrus. Of all people. What sign is she? Like an Aries or something like that? Leo. Anyways, I feel like she feels like a fire sign to me, but maybe not. Anyways, focus on what was I trying to say? Look up the lyrics to "The Climb" because maybe that will mean something for some of y'all. But I feel like it's like you've been like slogging away trying to achieve some kind of success there, Cancer. And I think you just need a reminder that this success, sometimes it takes a lot of hard work and a lot of effort and time. And, you know, keep pushing, keep moving forward, friend, but also take breaks when you need to. Okay. If you're working really hard to try to achieve some kind of success or recognition and you feel like it's taking so long and it's like such a struggle or a slog, look at this freaking mountain that this guy is trying to climb there. Look at that. It looks insurmountable, but it's not. It's not. It is achievable. Okay. So focus on, and you see how even on this cute little wand, this person is looking backward. Keep looking forward. If you get lost in the sauce and the minutia, because again, I think that is for some of you Cancerians out there. If you're looking at that, if you're looking at, oh my God, all those steps to get to the top, freaking A, like, am I ever going to get there? And then you look like you're looking back and you're looking at the, like, oh, stop looking at all of that. Stop being distracted by all the details and all the minutia. Okay. Look at that freaking big ass coin at the top of that freaking mountain. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Look at the reward. Keep your eyes focused on your goal. Keep your eyes focused on the reward at the end. Okay. It's like how they got the little carrot dangling intentionally, because when you're like looking at the shiny prize, you're not going to get to say, oh, look at the mountains. Oh, look at the trees. Oh, look at the birds. Oh, squirrel. You know, you're going to be like focused on keeping moving forward, right? Continuing to move forward is what I really mean to say. But some of you guys really just need right now to kind of take a break because you've been going. Anything else on this for Cancer real quick? So rest. Don't forget to rest. It's so funny because my boyfriend and I were watching this guy that I like on YouTube who like gives health and fitness tips. And my boyfriend is like a big fan of anime and manga. manga, whatever. I'm not, obviously. It's not that, it was never something that I was introduced to, really, so I just don't know it. I mean, I love Miyazaki, I like stuff like that, but I never really got into, like Dragon Ball Z and things like that. So he's super into it. So he got really excited because this guy had a video about Goku from, I believe, Dragon Ball Z, and how, or Dragon Ball or whatever, the whole Dragon Ball series. And so anyway, he was like talking about Goku's fitness regime. Okay, there's a point to this, and I know that this came up in my spirit right now for a reason for y'all, Cancer, because he was comparing Goku's regime to his competitors, and the competitor was always like pushing, working so hard, working hard, right? And he would show up like injured, training, injured, training, like just beating his muscles to death, right? And Goku ended up overpowering him, and Goku's regime was very well balanced. Okay, it was very balanced. It included a lot of working out. It included eating good, healthy food. It included rest and just chilling. And so he had a nice balance, and it was a holistic approach to his training, and he ended up winning. And this fitness trainer's point was, you can go hard in the gym, you can go hard at whatever it is you're doing, just forget the gym, but this is the analogy I'm presenting to you, my Cancerians. Okay, but you have to give your body time to rest. You need rest. You need to find that balance. And so going hard and continuing to slog forward because you've got some goal and you're trying to achieve success, great. But also make sure that your focus is holistic and you're giving yourself time to rest when you need to, my boo. You really need to. I do feel like for some of you that success is achievable and it's just really right around the corner, my friends. Okay. So make sure, and there you are, make sure as you are pushing forward, okay, and putting your effort and energy towards some kind of goal and some kind of victory here, that you're also giving yourself space and boundaries that you need and the rest that you need. And I also am getting meditation, focus on meditation a lot in this season as well, Cancerians. Meditation, rest, and setting really healthy boundaries for yourself, I think is going to really, really help you in this season, okay? That is what I have for you, my Cancerians. Okay. Some of you, there may be also Cancerians, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that you're needing to set boundaries with or close out like a chapter cycle with this person. Like it's time, and you know it. You know it's time to give yourself closure on that thing, and kind of like, I feel like, and not, make a decision to stop communicating or set a very firm boundary with this person. Okay, so whoever that is for. All right. That is what I have for you, Cancer. And let's see what's going on in the chitty chat. Hey, Anissa. Hey, Anissa. Hey, how you doing, boo? Hey, J.O. How are you, J.O.? Oh, no, you have laryngitis, Schmidt. I'm glad you guys can still hear me. That's funny, boo. That's funny. You're funny. I love it. I love that humor. Oh, boo. Take really good care of yourself, okay? Hola, hola. Holla, holla. Hey, Lisa. Thanks for hitting that like, friend. Thanks for coming on in. You guys, by the way, do not forget to... Okay, Nixie, take good care. Have fun on your date. You guys, don't forget to, yes, please hit the thumbs up if you would, and hit those emojis in the circle. All those wonderful things help a lot on the channel. And it helps the messages to be seen in the algorithms and all that good stuff. All right, we're gonna go on to my Leo peeps. Leo, let's get it. Leo, roar. Start you off at 29.49. Leo, roar. Oh, that was the worst meow like ever. I think that was the worst one I've ever done. If you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, Bo's actually here. But he's hiding behind the Leo banner. All right, Leo, it's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist, so welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Leo, we're going to talk about what you need to focus on, boo, because energy flows where attention goes, and sometimes we get so caught up in all of the distractions of life, all kinds of stuff, petty gossip, scrolling on our phones, this and that and the third, taking on too many projects at once, whatever is clever, and we lose sight and lose focus on the one thing that could really give us the most breakthrough in this season. So, Leo, let's see what it is that you need to know, my friends, and let's get it for Leo. Leo, Leo. What do you need to focus on, Leo? Wow. Okay. Gemini energy. Leo. I think there's something here, and it could have to do with family. It could have to do with love. But I'm feeling like this is you needing to kind of take a beat and really look at something from a different perspective. That's going to give you the clarity and the breakthrough that you need. You may be very stuck in seeing things a particular way for some of my Leos. Okay. Some of you guys need to get out, period. But I'm also getting that there's a breakthrough that's brewing for you. It's like your breakthrough is imminent, Leo. Okay. It's just gestating. I feel like this has something to do with like something that will bring you long-term happiness and fulfillment emotionally. This could also be related to family. This could be related to a relationship, something that brings you immense amount of emotional like enjoyment, pleasure, happiness, that is also possibly something that you can see like long-term fulfillment. But there's something here where I feel like the clarity that you need and that you're gonna get, Leo, is looking at things from a different perspective. Again, you may like have a tendency to kind of see things a particular way or have a particular mindset or mentality about the way that you go about doing things or how you make decisions or choices in life or just your view in general. Like we said this earlier, I forget which sign. Oh, for Taurus, maybe you have Taurus in your chart. Maybe you want to watch the Taurus reading if you do. But like you may have a particular view of what family is like or what love is like or what long-term happiness or emotional fulfillment will look like for you. And maybe you're seeing it in such a small way that you're not really able to move forward into this breakthrough moment that you need, right? So it's like taking a beat, taking a pause to really examine things from a different perspective and a different angle could give you some clarity. You also have the Magician here. I'm going to clarify that, Gemini energy. Some of you may not be seeing that, I mean, this is definitely not for everybody, but for some of you, there could be like there's somebody here who's a potential love interest or love match for you that you're not really seeing them as that. It could be a Gemini. Doesn't have to be though. Tell me, why is the Magician here? Interesting. Some of you, there's a sense of needing to kind of, I heard let go of control of something. That may be for somebody, not for everybody. And maybe it's like trying to, I'm hearing for some of you, it could be like trying to force a reconciliation. It doesn't have to be, but there's a thing where I feel like for some of you, Leo, like the magic is going to happen when you least expect it. It's going to happen when you are not putting the effort into it. It's going to happen when you're at rest. Okay. It's like you already have everything that you need for this breakthrough. You already have everything that you need. It's just looking at it in a different way and kind of taking a step back, like not putting effort or energy into it, but allowing and learning more to like kind of release and let go and just allow. And some of you maybe are already learning that, but I feel like it's kind of like the magic is going to happen, like that breakthrough is going to happen when you're at rest, when you're not like actively working towards it or putting energy into it. Does that make sense for somebody? I hope so. It could be for some of you that there's gonna be some kind of break, like communication that comes through that leads to some kind of a reconciliation. For some of you, could be with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I have Gemini energy here, strong Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy though. But it's sort of like once you stop trying to nurture something or someone or trying to, you know what I mean? And you just kind of like release control over that thing. For somebody, this could have to do with a child. It could have to do with a mother or mother figure. It's like, I feel like your freedom comes from you like detaching and letting go. Does that make sense? And that's when you're going to find the breakthrough. Also, seeing things from a different perspective. Not the way that, not from your point of view, but some of you need to also look at it from somebody else's point of view. Okay. Some of you need to start also focusing on not always, not about needing to be right, but to see somebody else's truth, to see other people's truth, if that makes sense for somebody out there. Okay. Seeing the other perspective, the other side. But I also feel like, again, you have like everything is there for this sort of breakthrough. It's just a matter of like, just trust it's going to work out and just try to rest more, like release this. Like, first of all, I think stop thinking so much about it. And just trusting and resting and releasing. Okay. Not doing so much, not having to put so much effort and energy into it. Anything else on this for Leo? Yeah, it's like some of you, there is like some kind of communication that could be coming through from another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You may not be seeing this. It could be someone that you felt like had rejected you or left you out in the cold, or you've been really stressed and anxious about this person. I feel like there's a breakthrough moment in communication, healing communication coming possibly from this person that's going to make you very happy. But it's like once you stop putting so much focus on that, does that make sense? And like, you know, then that's when it's going to happen. I also feel like some of you guys are doing too much. Like you're trying to juggle too many things. And I feel like for some of you, it's time to make a choice on what it is that you're going to put your effort and energy into it, put your focus on, and what you need to let go of, what's no longer your responsibility. Like you're not responsible for everyone and everything, Leo. There's something here that it's like kind of asking for you to let go of, and it's going to work out the way that it needs to. It's going to be okay. Okay. So hope that made sense for you, Leo. That is what I have for you, my friends. Again, this could be a romantic situation, could be a family situation for some of you, or both. Could be both things. Like maybe you're trying to juggle a relationship and family, and it's like, let the family go, focus on the relationship, or vice versa, whatever it is, whatever resonates for you. Okay, my friends. For some of you, if there's like new love in your life, I feel like you really need to, especially if you're a parent or there's something that you feel responsible for, it's like focusing your attention on that relationship and like kind of like trusting that things are going to work out. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like some of you are juggling too many different things. And somebody else had that too. Hey. Hey, Crystals and Paint. How you doing? You don't know what you got to... Oh, yeah. I heard that. Laryngitis is no joke. But sort of like just pretend that you're at one of those like silent retreats, you know what I mean? Just make it feel like you're at one of those silent retreats. And just go all zen on them. Thank you so much, Juliet. Yes, please hit the like. Thank you very much, boo. Okay. Thank you. All right, let's get to the next one. We're gonna go to trying to go through these quickly. Voigo is next. Voigo. Hey, Voigo. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. So welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Voigo, this is a little look-see at where you need to put your focus in this season. This was one of our poll options from like a couple weeks ago, and it was up there for a while, and it seems enough people were interested that I was like, all right, let's do it. I really love these kind of readings. This is really more like in the vein of what My Taropist is kind of for. So I hope you guys like it too. But this is taking a look at where our focus should be in the season to give us the breakthrough that we're needing. So basically, it's that whole thing of energy flows where attention goes. So where should we put our attention so we can be more in alignment with our higher self in this season? Let's go, boy, go. Whoop, whoop. It's interesting, the cards that are coming out too. I'm going to switch decks in a minute to give my fingers a break. But it's interesting. It's kind of feeling like there's a theme here. It's feeling like collective energy. So let's go. VIRGO, Virgo. Where should your focus be right now, Virgo? What should you be focusing on right now? Okay, my goodness. You got all these court cards. What the freaking heck? What the freaking heck, Virgo? Oh, my Lord. All right. You got the Knight of Wands. You've got the Queen of Swords. You have got the King of Cups. And you've got the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Some of you, I'm just gonna say it, but I'm gonna say a couple things, okay? Yeah, that's what I was feeling. Listen, only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But Virgo, some of you might be in a relationship that you feel has gotten kind of stagnant or stale. Like there's not a lot of growth here. Like there's a beautiful connection. Like you both care very much for each other. You love each other very much. It's a great match. You have King and Queen of Cups, okay? Water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But for some of you, either there's a third person here because I have two queens and one king, or it's very well that there's something here that isn't being spoken. Like there's something here that isn't being said, and you really need to focus on making either a decision about this connection, and for some of you that's a decision to kind of to be honest, to free yourself from this. It may be that you are either feeling single or you kind of want to be single, and you need to kind of break free and go your own way. Okay. Or it's a conversation that you need to have with this person to reconnect in other ways. Like maybe you have a very strong emotional connection, for example, but you haven't talked to each other. You haven't done like a deep conversation, or you haven't gone and had fun together for a while. You haven't gone, there's like a lot of love here and contentment. I feel like emotionally, 9 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Okay. like emotionally, like you guys are gelled, you're bonded, you're connected. But there's like a conversation that I feel like some of you guys might be avoiding because you don't want to get into a conflict. You don't want to get into a fight with this person. You don't want to rock the boat. And you're kind of in this sort of very comfortable womb-like state with this person, but there's no growth in the womb. You know, you got to break out of the womb. Okay. And so I feel like some of you guys, maybe you've gotten caught up in a routine. Take it as it resonates for you. Okay. But I feel like it's either one of two things. Like there's you need to focus on either, for a lot of you, I feel like it's having a difficult conversation. It's just having this conversation with this person, I think, is going to free you. Whatever that is, that's been kind of mulling about in your mind, that you've been really dwelling on, but you haven't really articulated. It's time to just, with that Queen of Swords, just go Queen of Swords on them. Just speak your truth. Speak your truth, Virgo. I feel like some of you are holding back your truth. And for others of you, it's a situation where you maybe need to break free from this connection because there's something missing. Like, again, emotionally, it's content. You guys are peas in a pod with all that. Like, there's a lot of love. You know, you may even spiritually be very in sync with each other. But there's a sense here too that it's sort of like that frog. It's given sort of like frog in the pot, in the proverbial pot. Like the water is getting warmer and warmer and warmer, and you're just kind of like chilling there. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like, you know, it's giving so strongly to me that you need to focus on speaking your truth and saying what it is that you need to see. You know, the truth will set you free here with this Knight of Wands energy. Okay. Some of you guys, maybe you do want to see other people. Maybe you want to take a break or something like that and explore other options. That's not for everybody. Okay. But I do have the Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords. I have the Devil. I have the Nine of Pentacles. So, okay. It could be that you feel like somebody is so focused on work. Maybe, again, you guys have gotten so focused on like the mundane aspects of life that you're not, you know, there's no fun. There's no energy in this connection. Maybe you haven't had the sex for a while or something like that. You know what I'm saying, y'all? But I feel like there's a conversation. You need to have this conversation. I feel like you'll feel free when you do, okay? Have this conversation. Speak your truth. Don't be afraid what the outcome could be, but just do it. All right. Only take what resonates, you guys. If it's not yours, that's okay. All right. Anything else on this? Let me get a little bit more clarity on this Knight of Wands for VIRGO, Virgo. A little more clarity on this Knight of Wands for Virgo. Again, signs I see: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, again, it's like, it's this conversation or this truth that needs to be spoken that you've been kind of thinking about, planning, maybe even how you will say it, how you will talk to this person about it, but needing to just freaking do it. Just do it. Yeah, for some of you, you're biding your time because you're afraid of losing whatever stability this person brings to your life. You know, maybe that's income, maybe that's stability, a sense of security. This person could also be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're afraid of like ending something here. But there's something missing for you. There's something missing that you're longing for. So it's just time. It's time, Virgo. You need to have the conversation that you need to have. You need to speak your truth. Stop thinking about it and just do it. And I feel like, again, you will feel absolutely free once you do. It always feels good to speak your truth. Maybe the conversation is just like, listen, I need you to stop leaving your dirty clothes on the floor. I don't know. Whatever. Again, only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right. That's what I have for you. Maybe it's like, hey, listen, I miss our intimate times. Can we have more intimacy? Whatever that truth is. I'm not going to put words in your mouth. Just do it. You'll feel more better. All right. That was for Virgo. Moving on to the next one. let's go to Libra. All right, Libra. And if that doesn't hit for you in a romantic sense, Virgo, maybe it's somebody else that you need to have a truthful, honest conversation with. You know if that's your story, because it's definitely giving, like, you've been thinking about this. You've been thinking about how you're going to say it, what you're going to say, and there's some fear attached with saying it because you're afraid that it could either lead to some kind of argument or fight, or it could lead to possibly a painful ending or someone feeling betrayed. But I feel like, again, you will feel better if you tell the truth and speak your truth. Free yourself. All right, Libra. Hi, Libra. It's me, Jess. We're gonna start you off at 15. Hi, it's me, Jess, under My Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here, Librans. Let's get into it. What should you be focusing on in this season, my friends? What should you be focusing on, Libra? Let's do a quick cleanse. Thanks for everyone who is watching. Actually, I just feel like I need to do a quick cleanse. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for being here, you guys. If you don't mind, hit that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you also set your notifications to all, not just for my channel, but any of the channels that you want to be notified about when they drop some new content for you. Also, please make sure your YouTube notifications are turned on as well if you're going to turn on those channel notifications. Otherwise, you won't get them. And I'm sending you guys so much love. Blessings, 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 blessings to you all. Okay. Let's get it. All right, Libra. Start your time over 5140. Hi, Libra. Again, it's me, Jess. All right, what should your focus be? Where should you be focusing your energy in this season? Because energy flows where attention goes, and where you set your attention is important, because what we're trying to do is align you with your higher self so that you can get the breakthrough you need in this season, my friends, and get rid of all those distractions, at least for right now. Let's get it for Libra. LIBRA, Libra. All right, what should Libra's focus be right now? Let's see. Somebody outside went, woohoo! Woohoo! All right, let's go. Woohoo! Ooh, you got some breakthrough coming. Libra, for a lot of y'all, it's looking like there's a decision that you need to make to, like, let go of something that it could have been it could be an addiction, it could be a toxic or unhealthy relationship. Take it as it resonates for you. You do have the double energy. Capricorn could be a Capricorn. You have Judgment underneath that, and you have the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. There could be, like, this is not for everybody. I'm just going to say this for whoever this is for, but for some of you, there's like it could be a family, like, either there's a pattern in relationships where maybe you've continuously seemed to have been involved with people that have hurt you, have cheated on you, have lied to you. Okay. For some of you, there's like a family situation where it's giving, what's the term? What's the thing I'm looking for? Like a family, you know how, like, addiction can be passed down in the family, like not, I don't know if it's genetic. I don't know if it's like a spiritual thing, but it's feeling like there's this pattern or this thing that kind of maybe for some of you plagues the family. And it's sort of like the buck stops here with me. Like it's time for you to focus on breaking some kind of family cycle. Okay. And freeing yourself. For some of you, there's a living situation that you're involved in. And it could be family that you're living with. It could be a relationship that you're in that is very toxic or very unhealthy. Okay. You could be like sitting in your room all the time, spending time, in your room alone, because it's the only place that you feel safe or comfortable. There's this energy of like needing to break some kind of a cycle. That's really what I was trying to get at, some kind of a cycle and move on and move forward. But it's like, it's feeling like the buck stops here. I keep hearing, which that's not really the expression that I mean to say, but it's like, it stops here. It ends with me, it ends with me, or it ends with us, I hate to bring that up, but it is kind of giving that, like, it could be some kind of, there's some kind of cycle. I don't want to get too dark or anything like that, but it's feeling like there's some kind of cycle here that needs to be broken, and it ends with you, Libra. Okay. For some of you, it's just time for you to move literally. It could be, again, like a living situation that you're in that's very unhealthy for you, and it's just time for you to move on. For some of you, it's moving away from family, not being around where your family is, your hometown, that kind of thing. Like it's keeping you stuck in some kind of rut, or it's perpetuating a cycle. And it's really time for you to make this decision to like free yourself from some kind of a really bad situation. Okay. Either a bad situation or a cycle that you need to end, especially if this is like related to your family. It's not going to be for everybody, family situation, but again, it's like you needing to really free yourself from this particular situation, or break a cycle, okay, and move forward. For some of you, this is really all about kind of like self-protection there. Again, this could be a family situation. Some of you could be a parent. It could be about your kids, protecting your kids. For some of you, again, it could be a romantic situation. Tell me anything else that Libra needs to know about this. But this is really imperative. I'm getting like very strongly like you need to start taking action and take some steps forward to free yourself, take the control. And this is really about you taking control and taking matters into your own hands and taking back your control, taking back your power. Libra, okay? Empowering yourself, taking back your power. Hey, oh, boo. I feel you, friends. Take good care, be safe. And I'm glad you got to say hi. I'm glad I clicked back over to the sorry, Libra. I'm glad I clicked back over to the comments to be able to see your comment. Hopefully you see me say hi before you go bye-bye. But anyways, it's good to see you, Elle. Oh, good. I'm glad it resonates for you, M. Schmidt. Okay. You're a Libra stellium. Okay. Let's see. That's why I say watch your other placements, because you just never know. Anything else on this for Libra? Anything else on this for Libra? Anything else about Libra's focus in this season? Libra, some of you may be trying to connect with somebody. I don't know, side message. This isn't really a focus message, but I got to say this for somebody out there. Some of you may be trying to connect romantically with somebody who's living at a distance from you, but you feel like stuck where you're at because of a family situation. Maybe it is because of kids or something like that, or obligation to them. And for some of you, like, if you really feel that your happiness would be somewhere else, just do it. Just do it. Make the move, Libra. Time to make the move if that resonates for you, okay? Life is too short. You know what I mean? All right, this is for Libra. This is for Libra. LIBRA, Libra. Anything else real quick? I think I'm starting to take longer than I need to. Yeah. For some of you, this could, again, I'm just saying, it won't be for everybody, but for some of you, this is like an addiction. It could be related to alcohol. It could be something else. For some of you, it could be an energy around like, and not like stuck in your head about the sadness and the loss, the grief. Okay. For some of you, there could be like a mental health, it could be a mental health issue like depression, anxiety, something like that. Okay. That's kind of something that for a lot of you, this is something that for a long time you felt like you couldn't really get control of. Maybe you've tried to, maybe you've had some success in the past. Okay. Finding the right balance, finding, trying to kind of temper your whatever this particular issue is. Okay. I don't want to put a particular label because I want it to resonate with you in the way that it needs to. Right. And you're feeling like a lot of fear around sort of releasing this and letting this go, but you've got this, like you're strong enough to overcome and overpower this. Okay. Libra, could have something to do with Pisces, could have something to do with Cancer, could have something to do with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here in Major Arcana, Capricorn. For some of you, your blessing is just like really on the other side of this breakthrough. If this is a pattern with relationships, there is somebody for you. The breakthrough's on the other side. Stop looking at the disappointments and the losses and the heartbreaks and keep focusing on what's ahead. If you have Cancer in your chart, because I also have the Chariot here, please watch Cancer's reading because it's like I'm hearing that song, The Climb, again. And it's like, I feel like you got to stop looking at, and this is also resonating with another sign I did. Stop looking at what you've lost, okay? And don't mourn what you've lost or what you're leaving behind. Look at what you're gaining or what you haven't seen, what you haven't reached that goal yet. You don't know what it's like for some of you to feel totally sober. For some of you, you don't know what it's like to be in a really healthy, connection with a real true soulmate. You don't know that yet because you haven't gotten there yet, right? So it's like, why would you want to focus on the old stories, the bad stories, the sad stories? Why not focus on what it is that you can achieve and you will achieve on the other side of this breakthrough? Okay, Libra, that's what I have for you. Hope that resonated for somebody. All righty. Let's go to the next one. Okay, I'm glad. Schmidt. I'm glad, boo. Okay, so we did Libra. That means it's time for another water sign, a Scorpio. What's good with you, boo? Let's go, Scorpio. Let's go, Scorpio. Oh my goodness. Scorpios. Let's shuffle a couple. Actually, no, I'm going to switch decks. I am. Also, because my hands are hurting with that deck. I love that deck, but lordy. The little fingers be burning. How is everybody? How are y'all? Don't be shy. Say hi. And if you can't come into the chitty chat, hit the thumbs up. Thank you very much. And hit those emojis in the circle, my friends. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Let's go. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. How you doing, boo? We're going to start you off at 104.11. Hi, Scorpio. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. If you guys are just coming on in or just joining us, we are going in the order of the zodiac, starting with Taurus or Taurus. We call him Taurus here, which we always start with the sign whose birthday it is. So since it is still Taurus season, we started with Taurus and we're going to end with Aries, but not because Aries is last, but because we take turns. Because we like to take turns here. That's why. All right. You guys ready for this? We're going to go to Scorpio, my boots. Yeah, buddy. You guys, this is basically trying to help y'all get back on track. All of us. When I say y'all, I mean me too, because I need these messages too, y'all. Okay, I'm one of y'all. But the point is we get so distracted. All the things going on in life, and sometimes the thing that we're not focusing on is the very thing that could lead to our breakthrough in that moment, right? Again, I've been repeating this just so everyone understands what this reading is about, because just in case. But you know, where attention or where energy flows, where attention goes. So where should we have our attention right now? Hey, Greg. What's good, Greg K? How are you doing? All right. SCORPIO, Scorpio. Zing a zing zing, sting a sting. All right. What should you be focusing on right now, my Scorpio peeps? Ooh, what's that about? What's going on? What's going on? What is this about? You could have some kind of new love coming in, Scorpio. But why is the Five of Swords here? Let's see. Because you do have underneath that Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Prince of Cups. So water, 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 Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that could be you. Maybe you need to, one other sign did get this. You could be putting up a fight. You could be resistant to love. You could be sending all the wrong signals. Like, I don't know why I heard how you like me now. How you like me now. I'm gonna see what that five is. Oh yeah, some of you guys are. You're holding yourself back. You're putting up some blocks and barricades. Thou shalt not pass. Maybe you don't realize you are. Maybe you're not focused because you're not focused on it. Maybe you'll not focus on love, and you should be, because maybe there's new love trying to come through to you, but you're giving off this energy of like, no. Hell to the no, no. You know what I'm saying? You're giving them that Queen of Swords. You're like, no. Don't come over here. It's not gonna be pretty. Why? Tell me why. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Is that what it is? Are you feeling like love is nothing but a heartbreak? Love is nothing but a mistake? Are you? Let's see. Like, why even open myself up to it? Because it's just gonna be messy, dirty. Let's see. Tell me why is the Five of Swords here for Scorpio's focus? SCORPIO. Scorpio. Why? Ooh, Seven of Swords. Because you don't trust it. Ooh, good Lord, Scorpio. You're nervous. You're scared of it. So Scorpio, whoever I'm reading for, whichever Scorpio person, zing, don't take it if it's not yours. Please leave it for who it is meant for, because this is very clearly somebody's message and story here. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You can watch your other placements, my friends, but this is very, very clear and strongly saying that you guys don't trust love. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like, I'm not really seeing past energy, but maybe you've been burned in the past by a connection. Maybe you have maybe you're very focused on work right now. Maybe you're putting a lot of energy and effort and focus into your money, into work, and you have walked away from love. You're like, I'm not really feeling it. You know what I mean? So it's giving very much this sort of like, you're afraid and you don't really want to engage. So you're very guarded. Like you have this wall up, this guard up. Do you know what I mean? And it's like you really don't trust it. You don't trust it. It's sort of like, what's your ulterior motive? What's really going on? And it makes you very like anxious. The thought of being, it's sort of like, that whole thing of like fear of success versus fear of failure. For some of you, it's not the fear of it failing, it's a fear of it being successful, because maybe your story has been, it doesn't work out, or so I'm going to put my energy and effort into things that I have more control over. With this Knight of Pentacles, Six of Dice, I'm going to give more to things that I feel like are more going to be solid and stable in the long term. You know what I mean? Like, and what I have control over is really what I'm getting. And for some of you, that's more like work, career, finances, other things like daily, your daily chores, your pets. I don't know. It's like there's this under your plants, getting plants for somebody. It's like, you know what I mean? I know if I water them and I tend to the soil and I give them light, then they'll grow. But relationship, I don't know. That could get messy. That could get scary. Maybe they light her pants on fire. Or what if I find the love of my life? I don't know what I would do. So again, one other sign got this a very kind of similar message. I want to say maybe Taurus. Maybe you have Taurus in your chart. I can't remember which one exactly, but it's like, it's time for you to let your guard down. It's time for you to open your heart up to trust. Because I really feel like you're blocking a blessing here when it comes to new love. There's like energy around new love for you, like majorly, Scorpio. You got it, boo. But you're very guarded against it right now. And so it's time to focus on how you can let your guard down, how you can trust more, how you can not be afraid, deal with whatever. Like, it's not for me to tell you in this very quick message, but for you to really sit with yourself and examine what makes me afraid of this. Like, why am I afraid of the success? Why am I afraid of finding a soulmate connection or somebody that, I can really have this deep, meaningful connection with? Why am I afraid of it? Why am I having a hard time trusting? Why do I get like this mental block or anguish or upset, when I think about it? So it's like time for you to focus on healing that wounds, boo, because I understand wanting to give and put energy and effort into things that you feel like you can control more. And yes, love is something that very much like, because it's dealing with another person. Plants aren't people. You know what I mean? But you got to be able to open yourself up to trust people, because relationships are important and relationships matter, whether they're romantic or other, kinds of relationships. It is important. It does matter. And so I feel like it's time for you to kind of focus on that so that you can really enjoy all of the beautiful benefits of being in a good, healthy relationship. And it is possible for you. Okay. It is possible, but you got to believe it. All right, boo. That is what I have for you. Let's go to the next one. First, let me see. Julia in the chitty. Do you have a lot of plants in your house? I did not know that. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's right. The weekend is coming. Ooh, is it good? What? Oh, yeah. Is it the weather getting better out there? Good barbecue weather? They are alive. That is true, Julia. And singing to them is good. Music is good for plants. Good music. There's a lot of studies about that. And plants actually emit sound too. Plants sing back to us. They have the highest frequency, or I think plant is a rose. Or maybe I don't know if it's all the plants or just the flowers. But yeah, they sing back to us. But you know what I mean, boo. You know what? Crystals and paint, boo. I'm sending you so much love. But you know what? I really hope that you're hearing too. You know what I mean? And not negating the readings, boo. I just got to say that to you because I see your comments and my heart goes out to you because I really feel like there's messages in there for you, but you got to be open to receive them. You know what I mean? But I'm sending you love. And cats are a blessing. They really are. My kitty's over here. He's sleeping. I don't know if you guys probably can't see him. He's underneath this. You can see him earlier. Oh, man. Okay. You grew a lot of stuff in your neighbor's basement? Oh my God. Well, I don't think the salad's screaming because it's not attached to the life source anymore. I think it already probably screamed its last scream. All right, let's go to the next one. Sagittarius. Let's go. All right, Saggies. What's good with you? You guys, I wanted to have memberships ready for today. I've been working really hard on all this new good stuff. If you guys go to mytaropist.com, by the way, if you guys ever want to book a personal, you can book a reading at mytaropist.com. That's the place to book a reading, to check out merch, to sign up for my new newsletter that's gonna that I'm getting ready for. It's really exciting. I don't want to say the name yet because it'll give away some secrets about the memberships that are coming. But I've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes, and I'm really excited about it, and hopefully you guys will be too. But please do go over to mytaropist.com, sign up for the newsletter, check out the new readings that I have available, because I did change the reading offerings that are available, especially if these messages resonate. The quick ones, you definitely want to go get a full reading, personal reading with me. I really love doing personals. Sorry, excuse me for that. I love doing personal readings the most. So please do give them a look. See. Also, there's a link to my therapist shop on there. You can check out some of the merch that's available. So since I did not get everything ready by today, I don't know. We'll see. But I will be announcing that soon. I'm going to be changing some stuff up on the channel a little bit. I just gonna be honest with you, I don't like the energy on YouTube right now. I really don't. There's a lot of bullcock keeping in a foo-foo shishi. And I've been doing this for 4 years, and I started my therapist with a very specific vision and goal in mind for what it was. I was so inspired as a reader, and when I before I even had YouTube, before I did my Instagram, before I did any of that, I was reading for friends, for neighbors, for colleagues, for whatever people that in my life, family. And the most important thing to me was to watch people's transformations and to watch them grow, and how the readings really would bless people, especially when they were in seasons of transitioning from unhealthy relationships, transitioning in their careers, transitioning in other big ways in their life, and also when they were in really difficult seasons and they just needed to have that clarity and that guidance, and have someone who could just look at them, see them, and love on them, and intuitively help guide them in that particular season in their life. and just happens at this like platform on YouTube. I didn't know getting into it, but because I didn't really ever want to be a YouTuber. That wasn't really a goal I set out to do. But I just find that the environment here doesn't really align with my higher self. And what I really wanted to do and set out to do with my therapist and the work that I feel called to as a reader. And so I'm starting memberships, not just to have memberships on YouTube, but really to kind of help pivot back to the kind of content that really is meaningful to me, and to hopefully like cultivate a real community of people that are also in alignment with, you know, the direction that I want to take things here, and what I really intentionally set out to do. You know, I don't like to have to resort to clickbait and, you know, all kinds of other gimmicks and tactics to try to like boost my subscribers. I don't really care about that anymore. I just really care about being intentional with, you know, the gifting that the Holy Spirit's given me. So I want to be true to that. That's the most important thing for me, to honor that and to honor him, and to not try to get caught up in all of the other excess bull cocky banana foo shishi that be going around here. Okay. So I so that's really why I'm starting the memberships and also the newsletter, and kind of, you know, it's like a pivoting towards, you know, a direction that I feel is more in alignment with the mission here. So I know a lot of people dropped off, and that's fine, but that's really what it's about. And if you guys, I'll still continue to put out my content like for all the subscribers. It's not like I'm going to only be a members only channel, because I know members only channels exist, but it's going to be different on the membership side than it is on the public facing side, you know? So I hope you guys are going to be excited to join up with me on that journey. And even if you don't want to do the YouTube membership, signing up for my newsletter would also give you some extra additional content and help keep you informed on all the stuff that's happening, all things My Taropist. Okay. All right. I just felt like I needed to say that. All right. Hey, FG. How you doing, FG? How you doing? Thank you, Julia Boo. I so appreciate that. Did you lose sound? It's good? Okay. I was like, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. How are you, FG? How is everybody? Thanks for being here, you guys. All right. I just needed to say my little 2 cents, and I'm going to get on with it. To the next sign, Sagittarius. Okay. That's what I was thinking you meant, Greg, when you said the basement. I thought so. That's what I was like, what would you grow in a basement except that? I can't think of anything. All right. All right, let's get it. We're going to start Sagittarius off at 123.13. Hi, Sagittarius. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. So welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. All right, Saggies. What is the... I was going to say, what's the new good coming to you? Lord have mercy. All right. Let's get... Oh my gosh. Okay, let me get back into it. What should you be focusing on? This is really just a little quick check at, and I mean quick because I've been trying to keep these quick. I've started to go a little bit long on them and I need to zip it up, but this is just a quick look at where you should be focusing in this season, because we all, myself included, get super distracted on all the things going on. But sometimes that one thing that we're like not really putting our full attention onto is the one thing that can lead to like massive breakthrough in our lives, right? Where energy goes where attention energy flows, where attention goes. Why can I not freaking say that tonight? I don't know, y'all, but oh my God, maybe I should just stop trying to. Let's get into it, Sagittarius. Let's get into it. What's that one specific thing y'all need to be focusing on? Saggy, SAGITTARIUS, Sagittarius. Oh my God, that's so funny. I'm sorry, but that's funny you said that, Julia. Sorry, Saggy. I was just gonna say, I literally was just gonna, my boyfriend just came with some snacks, and I was just literally gonna say he just came with some snacks. All right, SAGITTARIUS, Sagittarius. What should your focus be, Sagittarius? Ooh. Well, for some of you, there could be love at a distance from you. But I also feel like some of y'all too also need to let go of like this energy of not trusting. You got Seven of Swords, came out in reverse. The Chariot, the Ace of Cups. Okay. Cancer energy here. I'm going to see what this Seven of Swords is about first. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Whoa, hi. Ooh, Queen of Swords. What is going on? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I'm going to say, I think that some of, like, please only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I know some of y'all aren't going to like me on these readings today, and I'm sorry, but it is what it is. I got to be honest about what I see. But I feel like for some of you, you're blocking your blessings because you're not, somebody else got something very similar. Either there could be somebody around you that's telling lies. Okay. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. I need to focus on what the heck this is about. Okay, let me say this. I feel like some of you, Sagittarius, I'm just going to be honest, there could be somebody at a distance from you that you're connecting with. And I don't feel like that's the focus though. What I kind of am feeling the focus is here. Is there something here where I feel like, I'm going to be real with you. I think some of you guys might be like, I'm sorry, Sagittarius, some of y'all aren't going to like this, but let me say this. Okay, for some of y'all, first of all, some of y'all need to stop messing around with people that are committed already, that are already in a marriage or already in a relationship, okay? And some of you, I'm going to say this. Some of you, I thought that there was maybe somebody, like, you need to let go of thinking that people are lying, but no, there may be somebody that isn't being honest with you. I just feel like there's a warning here, and I'm going to pull a separate set of cards for y'all, but it could be that I got, and I'm just going to say what I felt like. Some of you could be caught up in flattery or the sex or the like sexual energy that somebody's giving you or the connection that you feel. But I feel like you've gotta somehow kind of take your time before. Some of you guys are rushing into relationships or into like sexual connections without really vetting the person. And for some of you, there could be very well like somebody here, it could be somebody at a distance from you who is trying to move a connection forward, or you're trying to move a connection forward. But I'm telling you, I feel like this person is already committed elsewhere, or there's already somebody else in the picture. And I'm getting for somebody out there, and don't shoot the messenger, but somebody needs to stop messing around with people that are already committed or already in relationships. Okay. Some of you are picking poorly when it comes to connections, and you keep getting disappointed because you're not really looking for the right things. Like, you're focused on the flattery, you're focused on the sexiness, you're focused on, you know what I mean? It's like, it's feeling like you're kind of focused on all the wrong things. And it's like the qualities and characteristics that you really need in a partner, as somebody who can really commit to you, you're not doing that because you're spending your energy, especially for some of you, you're giving it too much of your sexual energy away. And you need to stop spending all that sexual energy on people that are just out here, you know, tricksy, lying, deceitful kind of folks. You know what I'm saying? People that are already committed, people that are live far away from you, that can't really be like the person that you need, like a real, true committed person. This is not going to be for everybody. But some of you are like sad because you don't have that person. You don't have somebody that's like a true partner who's truly committed to you, and you're sad about it. But the problem is you're focusing your energy on people that cannot be that for you. So why? Or you're putting your energy out there in a way that's attracting the wrong kind of people. So why? If what you really want is somebody that can be a true partner, a real commitment, a real relationship, why are you messing around and putting your energy and trying to make, you know, turn a hoe into a housewife, Sagittarius? Stop trying to turn a hoe into a housewife, boo. It's not going to work. Okay? And for some of you, you the hoe. I'm sorry, I told you guys are not going to like me. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Saggy, I also feel like some of you guys, what you really need to do is stop focusing on relationships in general and focus more on finding your fortune, more on your money, honey, more on that. Okay. More on that, less on love and lust. And it's giving more lust energy than love, to be honest with you. But tell me more about this Wheel of Fortune. But I really feel like I'm saying this because I feel like I'm getting this energy that a lot of you are feeling like sad, like you don't have, like, you're single and you don't have that person. You don't have a committed relationship, but it's like you're going about it in the wrong kind of way. So you got to refocus your energy. Either one, just leave that stuff alone for the time being. Okay. Or just refocus your energy on learning how to attract the right kind of partner, a real relationship. Like, learn how to be the right kind of partner, and then learn how to attract the right kind of partner. Somebody who can really commit to you truly. You know what I mean? There was your energy, Temperance. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune real quick for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune for Sagittarius. Oof. I'm telling you, some of you guys are literally I'm telling you, this is what I'm just gonna say it, because I hear so many people like sad because relationships don't work out, they never find the right person, but I don't hear enough people looking and examining like, how are you going about trying to find that person? What are you doing? How are you presenting yourself? What kind of qualities and characteristics are you looking for? Are you leading with XYZ thing? Are you giving away your power? Are you messing around with people that are already committed? Like, what can you do differently? It first starts with you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I don't know, Saji, you need to have better boundaries. And I'm telling you, for some of y'all, you need to stop giving it up so quickly. You need to like slow it down. Listen, don't give them all the goodies, boo. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Gosh. I'm sorry. This is what's coming out for y'all. Okay. If it's not yours, watch your other placements. But some of you guys, I feel like also, if you're trying to find your fortune, particularly like when it comes to your money, work, career, finances, then I feel like you need to stop trying too many different things. This is somebody else got a very similar message, and I can't remember which sign it was, but stop trying to do too many different things. You know what I mean? Like, focus on one thing in particular, cut out some of the extra stuff. Like, you're doing too much. You're taking on too many responsibilities. You're burdening yourself with too much. You know what I mean? And I know in like today's hustle culture, everyone wants to like multitask. Everyone wants to have this side job and that side job and this and that and the third. And it's like, I get it. That's cool. But I feel like you will have greater success Sagittarius, if you're very intentional about one particular avenue towards success, one particular way that you're going to get that wheel of fortune to move in your favor, and start cutting out some of this extra stuff that is taking up too much of your energy, because you're getting energetically depleted doing too much. Some of you Sagittarius are giving your energy away, and I got that really heavy for y'all. Like, you need to stop giving so much of your energy away. Okay. And sexual energy too. Sexual energy is very powerful. And too many people are not intentionally harnessing that energy and using it for the good. Like, that really drains and depletes you if you don't know what you're doing with that. So I'm just saying, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Time to stop doing too much, boo, and time to start focusing on the path that will lead to the most success. Okay. In all areas, right? Be really intentional and focused on that. All right. And that is what I have for Sagittarius. Hey, J.O. Hey, J.O. Hey. Sorry. Thanks. Thank you, M. Schmidt. That was definitely different. Okay. Whew. My throwing it all away. Throwing it all away. I don't know. Is that how it goes? Okay. Don't throw it all away. I heard like a car rush by, and it sounds like the band is practicing in the library again. All right, let's go. I don't think that's how that song actually goes, but that's what came to mind. All right. Capricorn. Let's get it for you, Capricorn. Oh, man. All right, Capricorn. We're going to start you off at 138.22. Capricorn. Hi, it's me, Jess, under My Taropist. So welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Let's get it for you, Capricorn, my goat babies. All right, this is what you should focus on, boo, because where attention goes, energy flows. I got it that time, yes. We're trying to get rid of all the distractions. What's the one thing, the one area of our life that is going to give us the most breakthrough? If we do this thing, we'll have the biggest breakthrough. What is it? What is it? Let's get it. All right, Capricorn. Dun, 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 dun. CAPRICORN, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. What is gonna give you the most breakthrough if you focus on this thing? Ooh, time for some introspection, Capricorn. You got the Hermit, Virgo energy. Really time for you to focus on just going within in this season, Capricorn. Cutting out the noise. For some of you, there could be a particular goal. Some of you, you need a new car. But for some of you, there could be like a particular goal that you have in mind when it comes to like your work and career, money, financial goals specifically. Queen of Pentacles, Princess of I'm sorry. In this deck, it's discs, not pentacles, not coins. So Queen of Discs, Princess of Discs, the Chariot. You have the Magician. I feel like you've already got this, boo. Like whatever this particular goal is that you're trying to go after, you're one that doesn't seem to have a lot of bullcocky going on here. Like I think you are actually quite in alignment, and there's some kind of dream that you have or some kind of like wish fulfillment here that you have in your heart. And I feel like you can get it. It's just a matter of kind of spending more time going within and intentionally focus on manifesting it. I feel like too. You have, oh yeah. And even as I said that, it's so funny because you've got manifestation is the keyword for this particular card. And then the Chariot, the Magician, the Hermit. You see where we're going here, boo? You already have everything that you need inside of you to make this happen. It's going to take your effort, but I feel like this is you really like you need to focus on straight up manifesting. If you need to study up on law of attraction, if you need to study up on like again living in your ends, setting your intentions on that particular goal. It's like I feel like you need to tune out all the noise in this season, Capricorn, and just highly focus on this thing that you want. Some of you it is a new car, some of you it is a move, some of you it's a child, some of you it's a relationship, okay? A pet. Literally. Maybe you want some horses or a horse. No, maybe. But it's like there's something here. It's going to be different for different ones of you. So take it as it resonates for you. But there is something here that's a wish fulfillment, something that you have on your heart. You have the spark for it. You have the inspiration already. And literally, it's already freaking your magic, boo. Capricorn, you're a manifesting king, queen, whatever person. You got this. You can make this freaking happen. You have the best reading. It's literally all you need to focus on is, again, drowning out the outside noise. It's already within you. Magician to the Hermit. It's already what you want, what you want, what you desire. It is yours, period. You already have it. It's within you. And all the tools that you need to get it is already there. It's just a matter of, I think, going within, really focusing and really just like intentionally manifesting. Look up different manifestation techniques. Again, whatever, I'm not going to, different things work for different people. Like some people really like scripting. Some people like saying affirmations. Some people like intentionally like meditating, focusing on living in that end. Some people it's like, and I think a combination of all the above can be really helpful, but also you have to know when to like release and let it go. Do you know what I mean? And not be so specific about how it's going to come to you. Just know that it is, right? But I feel like it's like already there. So it's just a matter of, tell me more about the Hermit real quick. You have a lot of major arcana here too. So this is a massive, it's a big thing. I think it's something that's super important to you, something that you really, really want and desire. And again, it's coming out different ways. It could be very well a car for somebody or some kind of vehicle. It could be a move, a new place to live. It could be a child. Some of you want to be a parent and, you know, have a kid. For some of you, it's a pet. Like I said, for some of you, it's love. It's literally love in a relationship. Because I had the Two of Cups there. First, I mean, it could be any of and all of the above. For some of you, it's more money or a job. Some of you might want to travel, see the world. So I have the Two of Wands here, planning. So I feel like for a lot of you, focus on not just the manifestation of this, but make the plans. Write down your plan, write down your goals, write down the path forward and how you're going to achieve it. Because I strongly believe that manifestation isn't just something we do in the 5D, but it is something that we take action on in the 3D. And with the Chariot here, that affirms that for me too. And you have a lot of grounded energy with this disc energy too. So I feel like, yeah, do all of the 5D stuff that you need to do, but also make a plan. Make a plan on how you're going to achieve that. Okay. Set goals for yourself. Set, you know, for some of you, again, it's a lot of things. There's a lot of dreams that you have. Okay. So start planning and start taking action. And I think a lot of that action is going to start in the manifestation in that 5D, but also I feel like have a plan, have a map, and work your plan. Okay. Start taking action towards it. Things don't just come to you magically. Like it also takes work and effort. Anything that I've ever manifested intentionally, it took a lot of focus in the 5D, but it also took me taking some kind of action and having a plan in the 3D, both of those things. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Capricorn. All righty. Let's go to the next one. We did Cappies. We're doing Aquarius next. How's everybody hanging? How y'all hanging? You guys don't be shy. Say hi. I say hi back. You need a new used van. A new used van. Okay. Oh man. My car had to get its inspection today, and I was kind of worried that it wasn't going to pass, but it did. Yay. It didn't pass last time, and I had to go take it to the shop, but it did this time. Where I live, you know how, like, I don't know what it is in every state, but in the state of California, and Julia can attest to this, NFG, like, you have to take your car to get smog checked. How often? I forget how often. It's not every year. But when you do your car registration, which we do have to do that every year here, but here every year you have to go get an inspection. And so you have to it's not just, it's like they check everything and make sure your car is in like good working condition. Otherwise you can't really, they give you like a month to get everything fixed that they check on the thing, and then you have to come back and get it re-inspected. And if it doesn't pass again, you cannot drive your car. You find someone who can pass it for you. Yeah, maybe. I haven't found that yet. But the guy, actually, my car wouldn't have passed. There were a couple of like very minor things that I was able to, like, he was like, listen, your car passed, but this and that. So go over to the shop like a couple miles down the road and come back after lunch. And so it took like longer. It took like all morning and most of the afternoon dealing with this car stuff today, but it passed. Thank goodness. Star Lover. Hey you boo. Hey you boo. Lick and stick inspection station. They only give you 10 days. Dang, that's not cool. 10 days. Yeah, in the country you can find here, there's like, it's like specific stations. You have to, there's only like two on the island, I think, where you can go for this inspection situation. Maybe there's more than two, but yeah, it's like I think maybe there's only two though. But yeah, it's these specific stations you have to go to. It's not like in California, Julia, where like for smog check, there's all these smog check places. This is like, no, you have to go only to these 2 specific places. In a Commonwealth state? Okay. Man, 10 days, that sucks though. It's like you have to, so for that, you'd have to get like a pre-inspection. You know what I mean? Like get your car pre-inspected. Just to make sure that you pass. Okay, Virginia. In Missouri, they always find something wrong in Missouri. Oh man. Oh God. I lived in Oklahoma for a few years and I can't remember what the deal was in Oklahoma. I lived in Massachusetts also, but I didn't drive. I just took the T everywhere or found a ride with a friend or rented or something like that. But I never like had to drive myself in Massachusetts. I never had a car there, so I don't know what they do there. And I can't recall what Oklahoma's situation was. I assume it's similar to Missouri. I don't know, maybe not. But in California, it's like smog check. You have to get done. All right, let's move on. Anyways, cars. I'm very appreciative and grateful for my car, but one day I'd like to have like I've never had like a nice, like I've always had, like a used car. Not that my cars have been terrible, but you know what I mean? I think it's better to get a used car. I don't believe in getting like a brand new car because cars depreciate in value unless you're getting like a classic or something. But it'd be nice to have just like a newer car because all my cars have been like pretty old when I get them, All right. Let's go to Aquarius. If you guys are just joining us, we started with Taurus and we're ending with Aries. So let's get Aquarius. I think I shuffled enough. Lord have mercy. All right, this is for Aquarius. We're going to start you up at 151.15. Aquarius, hi, it's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. So welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Guess what, Aquarius? We're looking at what you should focus on. And the reason I'm doing this reading is not just because y'all voted on it. It got like 3rd place in a poll a couple weeks ago, but I think it's like just really good. Sometimes we get so distracted in life and it's good to like take a beat and like see where should I really be putting my energy, attention, and focus right now? Because sometimes it's that area that we're not really giving the attention to where we can get the most breakthrough in that season because we tend to distract ourselves by other things and not really focus on the thing that we need to. You know what I'm saying? So this is really that. It's that whole energy flows where attention goes. So where should your attention go in the season? Where should Aquarius's attention go in this season? AQUARIUS, Aquarius. Where should Aquarius's attention go in this season? Well, okay, you wanted to come out. Woo, Aquarius, you need to set some better boundaries to have some more harmony and balance in your life, I guess. It's kind of what it's saying. 7 of Wands, boo. 7 of Wands. So stand your ground. I feel like also some of you guys need to do a little bit more better with standing up for yourself. Okay. Maybe you've been a bit of a pushover when it comes to like love and relationships. Maybe you a little bit of a pushover with wherever your living situation is. I also feel like too, this is going to lead to a lot more happiness and joy for you. Some of you guys need to like setting boundaries is just going to ensure your happiness. Do you know what I mean? You standing up for yourself, I feel like it's going to make you feel better. It's going to make you happier. It's going to bring more balance, harmony, and alignment into your life. It's going to open more doors for you eventually, down like to your dreams, specifically things that you've dreamed and hoped for. It's so funny. I found this because I was, I'm a reformed people pleaser. And I used to like always kind of, and a lot of that stemmed from a fear of rejection. And maybe some of you feel this too, but it feels like the more that I've the more that I actually stand up for myself and assert myself and don't just try to go along to get along, the happier I feel, the better I feel. And I find it attracts more good things into my life. I was really miserable when I think back on it, on when I didn't assert myself or didn't stand up for myself or didn't set good boundaries. I was really unhappy. And the people that I was, trying to please weren't even people that were good or healthy in my life most of the time. Weren't even necessarily people that I particularly like really liked to like be around, didn't make me feel good to be around them because I didn't feel like I could really be myself. So maybe this resonates for some of y'all Aquarius, because I feel like it's like I find that the breakthrough for you is really learning to set your boundaries. Some of you guys, there could be a situation, again, like with a living situation. It could be for some of you with a child, for some, Princess of Cups. For some of you, it could be in love. So take it as it resonates for you. It could be with a friend or in friendships, okay? So take it as it resonates for you. You could deal with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Ooh, you got some success coming, some money and financial success and freedom, I feel like, too. Tell me more about this 7 of Wands for Aquarius. I feel like one shuffle here. Tell me more about this 7 of Wands for Aquarius real quick. AQUARIUS, Aquarius. Ooh, you also, I feel like, need to be open to new love, boo. Exploring new love. Some of you could be meeting somebody at a distance. Like your love could be somebody that's not where you live right now. It's for some, not for everybody. And I gotta say, for some of you, setting really firm boundaries and knowing what it is that you want and being really clear on what it is that you want when it comes to love, I feel like it's going to attract the right kind of person into your life. Because again, you have to be the gatekeeper, right? And so I do feel like there's something here. This is now starting to really feel like love coming in for you, boo. Okay. Or a new opportunity, something that's going to bring a lot of joy and happiness into your life. It could be a dream, a wish fulfillment coming to you. But being a really good gatekeeper, knowing when to let your guard down, but also knowing when to have your guard up, I just feel like is a focus here for you, okay? And also, if you have counted yourself out when it comes to finding love or finding the person, if you have adopted this sort of energy of defeat, again, this is coming up for a lot of people. Like, it's not for me. I'm not going to find what it is. Dang it. Come on now, focus. No, I'm not going to find what it is I really want. It's not focusing, but it says defeat. Don't count yourself out. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, because I feel like there's one hatching for you, boo. There's one hatching. All right, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I feel like that's because I started out doing like lickety split and then I started going longer and longer. Anything else on this sun for Aquarius? What's the sun coming in for them? Oh, too many cards. I shouldn't have asked. For some of you, there's a dream job coming as well for you. Like some kind of success, like the culmination of something that I feel like you've been really determined to get, especially when it comes. I did say that I feel like there's something really great coming in with your work, career, and finances. For some of you, you could be connecting romantically with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. Could be in the next relationship that you find yourself in. But some of you are finding some success when it comes to your work, career, and finances. And that is the sun energy. So for those of you who feel like that's resonating more for you than like love, although I see the love here too, but if this is like a new opportunity that you've been really, really wanting, I feel like you need to start presenting yourself in a way that's showing yourself as authoritative, as showing yourself as capable of standing your ground. You know what I mean? It's like coming at this with this energy of authority and like this commanding presence, like adopting and focusing on adopting this commanding presence. I feel like is really going to bring that into you faster. Okay. I hope that makes sense for y'all. And that's what I have for you, Aquarius. All right. Just want to know. Hey, Mona B. It's crystals and paint. It was actually really nice. Like living in Boston, it was like that was actually kind of cool. Not driving there because people, it's a little cuckoo bananas driving there anyway. But like being able to live somewhere where there was safe and, you know, very commonly used public transportation. I love zipping around on the T. Like that was kind of fun actually. And that was a really fun season in my life, honestly, when I look back on it. Chuck is a 2020 and only value is at 14,000 now. Listen, that's what I'm saying. They depreciate in value. That's they always say anything that depreciates in value, try to buy used. Okay. At least that's the advice that my parents gave me. So I don't know. But you all do you. Oops, my camera. It's an earthquake. Just kidding. Something that's still under warranty. Yeah, there you go. There you go, M. Schmidt. I did have one car that was still under warranty, but only for like 1 year. Only had like 1 year. And it was an extended warranty that my dad like negotiated for me on my behalf. Like, you know what I mean? Like to get an extent. It was already done, but oh my God. Anyways, all right, let's go to Pisces. But it's nice to have a car that's still under warranty. That 1 year where I had warranty was my All right. Hey, Bo. Hey, where you going? What you doing, boo? No, you want to go over there? Okay. He was here for a while. I didn't even notice when he got up, you guys. All right, Pisces, let's start you off at 201:30. Hi, Pisces, fishy friends. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Swimmy, swim where your fins at. Get your fins out, fishies. Let's get it for y'all. All right, fishy friends, let's get into it. Shake them out, shake them out, shake them out, shake them. All right, fishy friends, what should you focus on right now? What should you focus on right now? Whatever this is, let it be the thing that gives you the biggest breakthrough right now. So let's see. What's that focus? What's that focus for Pisces? What is it? What is it? Pisces, Pisces. What should Pisces focus on right now? Oh my, what is this about? There's something I'm feeling here. Some of you are a little, I'm going to clarify, but some of you are a little too focused right now and need to not be on the competition, on some of you got like, can I say this too? I feel like for some of you, oh, it's right there and then it, hold on, let me focus. I feel like some of you are putting a lot of energy right now into something that you don't even enjoy. Like you're not even happy. It's something feels like it's missing for you. it's like some of you I feel like are kind of faking the funk. You know what I mean? You're talking a lot about, oh, I'm so happy. Oh, this, like, whatever this is. It could be a relationship. I have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, Taurus energy, Leo energy here. But it's like, oh, I'm so happy. I'm so good. Let me tell everybody. It's kind of giving that, like, people who fake it for social media, you know what I mean? Kind of like, oh, look, we're so happy together. So happy together. Like, you know, posting all the pictures of you guys smiling and kissy facing and all this stuff. But deep down, you're like, I don't feel really happy. Like, I don't. Like, something feels like it's missing. Something in my spirit is like, I don't know if this is, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to see if when I clarify, if that still is the message there, but that's something that really was like kind of hitting for me kind of strong, is that some of you guys are focusing too much on the appearance of happiness instead of actually being happy. Like letting everyone know, I'm happy, I'm great, I'm doing wonderful. Look at how wonderful I look. Look at all the fun things I'm doing. Look at all the great stuff that I'm whatever. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting so strong. Especially social media is coming up heavy for me with that 8 of Wands energy. But it's kind of feeling like there's this like faking the funk when deep down you're not really happy. So it's like, dude, you need to focus on whatever it is that feels like it's missing inside, and whenever it is that feels like it's not happy, instead of trying to give the appearance of. And if this is like about a relationship, of like making sure everybody else sees and knows, like, we're great, we're good, we're solid, look at my boo, when you know dang well that you feel like something is like truly missing or isn't right. Do you see what I mean? It's like, I'm telling you, it's like you're out there partying it up, like socializing, like giving the appearance of being happy, but you like don't really want to be there. You just want to walk away. You're not really feeling emotionally satisfied. It's giving a very superficial like energy. Do you know what I mean? Like there's a superficiality to the happiness. And there's something here where you need to really focus on, why do I not feel truly content? Are you posting stuff and doing stuff because you're trying to compete with others? Again, because you want to give the appearance of, you know, maybe for somebody specific to see. I had the Princess of Swords. Maybe you're thinking you want somebody specific to see you looking happy, to see you in this new relationship. If it is that, do you know what I'm saying? Or wants to see you doing cool things or having fun things or doing, you know, having friends and being social and being out there. It's like you want them to see you looking like that because you know people are watching you, but is that really how you feel inside? And if it's not how you feel inside, that's where you need to be focusing. Not the appearance of, but the actuality, like actually feeling it, not faking it. Okay. Whoever that's for. Good Lord, some of these are coming out like, okay, listen, fishy friends, I love y'all, but that's, wow. Woo. I'm hearing, we need the funk. Gotta have that funk. That's like, I feel like y'all are singing that to me while you're swimming. Like, we need the funk. Gotta fake that funk. No, you don't, boo. You need to be really happy. Okay, tell me anything else here for fishy friends. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Gush, gush. Is that it? Oh my god. All right. Tell me more for Pisces. Let me do Pisces, Pisces. Tell me more for Pisces. Oh Lord. I'm getting, you have 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. There's the Hierophant again. For some of you Pisces people, I'm telling you, this is a relationship. This is not going to be for everybody. This is very specific, but there is at least one Pisces person, fishy friend out there who is definitely trying to make an ex jealous, okay, with a new relationship. Be honest with yourself. You want them to be jealous. You want people to be talking. You want them to see, you know what I mean? There's at least one fishy fern out there that's doing that, that's trying to, you know, do the whole smoke and mirrors act, okay? Because I don't know that that relationship is really as wonderful as you're projecting it to be. Maybe it is, but why are you really doing it? Again, if your relationship is really so wonderful and great, if your life is so wonderful and great, if you do have these friends and you have these social activities and people think you're wonderful and you look great and whatever, and you're happy, cool. But are you focus on your real life? Like, you know what I'm saying? Focus on actually cultivating that within yourself, within your life, and not so much on the appearance of it. Again, I'm just going to say that. And don't do it for other people, for their gossip, for them to feel like jealous of you, for them to, you know what I mean? If that resonates for you. Focus on actually really building something real here, okay? Not just trying to make it appear so. And please don't do it to try to make people jealous or somebody jealous just because they rejected you and hurt you and broke you and let you down. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be dealing with Taurus specifically, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or I'm sorry, not Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, just Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo. Doesn't have to be that. But some of you guys, there's a hurting and a woundedness inside. Forget the whole relationship thing if that doesn't resonate. But for some of you, there's definitely an energy inside that feels broken, that feels defeated. There's a lot of internal, possibly like turmoil going on with that Five of Wands, the Five of Swords. Okay. Could be a struggle within yourself. And it's like, it's time to really focus on attending to and fixing that and not trying to give the appearance of something else. Okay. Be really raw and really real with it. Some of you Pisces, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm not talking about trauma dumping. That is not what I'm talking about. Please don't do that. But I'm talking about being really raw and really real with yourself. Don't worry so much about social media or online or any of that stuff, okay? Or what the people watching you or talking about you are thinking or saying about you, okay? That's what I have for you, fishy friends. Oh my goodness. These are just some of these, y'all. It is what it is. Let me know how these resonate with you. All right. Drop me a comment. It's all love here, truly. Okay, Aries. Finally, Aries. Is Greg still here? I don't know. Are any of my Aries people here? I'm going to check the chitty chat. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know. These started out like they started to get more like raw towards the end. All right, we're gonna go to the last one. Well, I hope that you could find that happy inside, boo. All right, Aries people, let's get it for you, Aries. Hi, Aries. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. Welcome. Oh, 2/12/30. Okay. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Mwah. Aries people, last but certainly, what? Not least, Aries, it's me, Jess. We're going to get it for you. Thanks for your patience, my friends. If you're watching this back, you didn't have to wait, obviously. You just clicked on that timestamp. Let's go to Aries. What should you focus on right now, Aries? Where should your focus be right now? Where should it be? My babies. My Aries people. Aries, Aries. All right. Remember that where your attention goes, energy flows. We want to align you with the path that is directed by your higher self, okay? And not get distracted by all of the bullcocky banana foo-foo shishi going on around you, my boo. Because my hope and intention with this reading is just that we can, all of us, redirect our focus on the thing that's going to provide the biggest breakthrough in our lives in this season. So let's find out what that is for you, my Aries people. Sorry, you're the last one, so if I'm a little tongue-tied, it's because I've done 11 of these already. ARIES, Aries. All right. What should your focus be, Aries? What should your focus be, Aries? A decision. You have a decision to make. You got to make a decision. Whew, Aries. Feels like there's a decision about making a move or not to make a move for some of y'all. You got 2 swords. You got the 8 of Wands. You've got the King of Swords. Now, for some of you, you need to block out maybe excess noise or distraction so you can focus on making this decision. Maybe spending less time online. Maybe there's somebody here that's in your ear. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For some of you, it could be a mother figure. It doesn't have to be that for everybody. Somebody here could have been like making you wait. Sagittarius energy. Somebody here could be making you wait and dragging something out, or you are, and it's just time for you to make a decision. Some of you already have made one particular move. Like it could have been a literal move for some of you. You could have been following what you felt was your passion, you know, what you felt like was your higher calling, higher purpose. You already were on that path. Okay. Your higher self already set you on course, but it's like, there's something here where you've been kind of waiting or weighing things out, you know, or delaying something. It's like there's an investment here, or there again, either there's an investment or something that you're trying to invest in. It could be an opportunity. It could have something to do with like a business or work, career, finances. For some of you, there's a mother or a mother figure. It could be a Sagittarius, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, specifically Taurus as well. Also have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy that could be kind of delaying things for you or in your ear. And maybe you need to drown out that noise and focus on making the decision for yourself. So again, there's a lot of things going on here. Take it as it resonates for you. So what's this decision? What should... It feels like there's a delay here. It's like you've, I don't know who I'm speaking to, but it feels like you definitely were following what you felt was like your higher purpose. There was a transition here. You might have been, with the 6 of Swords, transitioning out of a situation that was some bull, cocky, banana, foo-foo, shishi, moving on to something else. But there is this like delay in the interim, right? There's this delay in the interim and maybe an investment that's being made here, but there's like a build up and it's taking some time. And there's a lot of thinking and thought going into this, maybe discussions, maybe conversations that you're having as well, kind of trying to come towards some kind of a decision. And it feels like you just really need to focus on making this decision. Like, I don't know if the delay period of delay needs to stop. The talking about it needs to stop. I'm going to dig into that a little bit more, Aries. This is for Aries. This is for Aries. Tell me more about this 2 of Swords for ARIES, Aries. Tell me more about this 2 of Swords for Aries and this decision that they need to make. Ooh. Yeah, so... oh, wait. Aries, some of you might be changing your mind about something, and maybe you're having a hard time kind of admitting defeat, or you have 5 of Swords. There could be some kind of conflict here. Either you conflicting with another person, or what I'm feeling more is like you feel more you're feeling conflicted inside. Okay. Gosh, your reading is starting to take a turn in a weird direction, my boo. I do think that if you're feeling defeated about something and you're delaying making a decision because you're just having either a change of heart, change of mind, or something is feeling like it's more of a struggle than you thought it would be, or you're feeling mentally conflicted in some way. I don't think that you should count this out. I don't think you were wrong here with the Star and the Six of Swords. It feels very much like you were right. Like you were being guided. You were going in that direction for a reason. Okay. Whatever the delay was, or the hold up, or feeling like this is more of an investment than I thought it was going to be, or maybe again, there's too many people in your ear about what to do, what not to do, or you're starting to see like, oof, there's a delay here, a hold up. I need to make a decision, but I feel rushed for some of you. Maybe with that Eight of Wands, there's a feeling rushed. Okay. So it's like there's a build up, there's a waiting period. It's kind of waiting for things to kind of even out. But then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you have to make a decision right now. And there's like this feeling of, I don't know. I feel really conflicted about that. And I don't want to feel defeated. But I'm saying, I think that if you get a different perspective on this, and also look at how you can work together, like instead of there being conflict here, maybe there can be compromise, focusing on the solutions instead of the problems, and making this decision, finding a workable solution instead of focusing on this feeling of defeat or conflict around it. I hope this is making sense for somebody, because I really do feel like this could lead to a lot of success, long-term success and happiness. You got the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles, but I feel like the happiness and the breakthrough and that aha moment is going to come from, one, perspective shift. Okay. 2, teamwork makes the dream work. Maybe there's collaboration that can happen instead of conflict, right? Working together instead of against each other. Okay. Leading to that breakthrough with a Sun and long-term success. I feel like there's a new beginning here for you, and it's just on the other side of some kind of tower moment that you're sort of afraid to face, but you need to take that leap and make the decision. But it's going to require a lot of strategic planning on your parts, okay? And it's also going to require maybe some financial resources. Maybe that's where there's some work that needs to be done, or collaboration, community effort, collaboration, work, extra work, more work, more learning. Okay, whatever that is for you. But it's also going to take you sort of, I feel like, stepping up to the plate and taking charge, taking authority here. And I think that's a lot going to be like determination and strategic planning. But there is a decision here, and it's kind of feeling like it's a hurry up and wait kind of a scenario here. But you felt guided in a particular direction. You need to focus on making this decision. And if you're feeling rushed to do so, and there's a lot of conflict around it, again, I feel like it's finding a different perspective and being very strategic in the plan forward. Okay. There was a lot that I feel like you left behind and were transforming from in the past, from your past situation. Again, with that Six of Swords, maybe you had already left some bullcocky banana foo-foo shishi behind. This is not that. So if you're feeling defeated, don't. It looks like a lot of success on the other side. It's just really focusing on making this decision wisely, shrewdly, and like with a plan in mind, So there was another sign that had something similar to this, of like really needing to kind of go within and drown out the excess noise, and like really hone in and focus in on, okay, not just on the manifestation of the thing. Because sometimes we get this wonderful idea of like, oh, I'm going to do this thing. Like, oh, me, I'll use myself as an example. Like, oh, I'm going to move to this other country. I had sort of a plan, and I had done my very adults. I had done all the adulting I thought I needed to do, but I didn't realize like, oh, okay, I also need plan B and plan C. I didn't have plan B and plan C, and that caused a lot of problems for me. So I'm kind of feeling like for you, Aries, when you're making this decision with that perspective card, look at all the different scenarios, possible scenarios, make a very strategic plan, and, own it. step into your power, and don't forget that there's support around you. But I feel like a lot of this is going to come from within you, right? And if you're feeling conflicted, maybe there's too many voices and too much noise that you're listening to, right? Okay. If that resonates for you, Aries. And that is what I have for everybody. All the signs are done. Jazz hands. Yeah. Woo. We did it. All right. Let me give one more little, let me shuffle one more, give a little cleanse, say hi, and then chitty chitty chat before I go bye-bye. I will have timestamps up for you all. Just give me a little bit. It takes me a little bit, but I will have them. If you guys want to help out and leave a comment with a timestamp for your sign, that would be awesome. But you don't have to. I love you. And I thank you all for being here. All right. Let me see what's going on. Oh, yeah. I was going to do a quick cleanse. Julia. Yeah. Sounds like you. Thanks, Greg. I'm glad that resonated for you, boo. I actually resonated a lot with the Aries, and I'm like, where's Aries in my chart? Because dang. Thank you all. Thank you so much, Julia. Yeah, please leave a comment on the video. It really does help as well. And also leave that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And again, please hit the notification bell, set it to all so you know anytime I go live or upload a reading for you. Also, though, make sure you have your notifications turned on for YouTube in general, or else you won't get notifications from my channel or any other channel that you've turned on notifications for. And bye, Schmitz. Yay. Thanks for coming in. I loved the energy you brought. Thanks, Greg, again. Thank you, Mona B, again. Thank you, Crystals and Paints, for being here. Thank you so much, Star Leva. J.O., what you know, J.O. FG. Hey. Thanks again for coming on and popping in. Did you say you're home? Oh, awesome. I don't know if you're still watching, but I'm glad you made it home. Getting that Starbucks. Oh, thank you again, boo. I know it's late. I'm going to try to start doing more earlier lives as well. So folks for like myself who are in a different, I know it says LA on this video and I'm from there, but that is not where I am right now. It's late. It's like 11 o'clock here. Juliet, thanks again, boo. Always in the lurker mode at work. Lisa, boo, thank you so much. Anissa, Cancerian. Oh, you're a Cancerian. Okay. Like myself. Sinise, it was so good to see you too. Coyote Bird Tarot, Nixie over there. Mahana, so good to see you as well. Thank you all again so much. And I'm sending you guys so much love. Big hugs. And I will talk to you later. Oh, yeah. And Taurus, since it's still your season, don't forget to check out your Taurus birthday reading. Anyone with Taurus placements, okay? And enter the giveaway. All right. Sending you guys big love. Bye, everyone.